Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah wa barakat. May the blessing and peace of God be upon all Sierra Leoneans, within and without Sierra Leone. Today is the 17th of September 2024. It's very interesting because I know say as I greet Sierra Leoneans and pray for them, they think say they can't talk about the implementation of the tripartite recommendation. Yes, I will, but very, very briefly because it is now actions and implementation time. That's the third phase of interview now. But today, I compel for can talk today to Sierra them for them to focus on people them who believe in Almighty Allah and respect their position they hold, believe to say they're not born them better past anybody, an assignment from Allah, whatever executes, without which they get themselves a blame and answer in front of the Almighty Allah based on the Quran and the Bible. That said, number one today, I want to speak to the issue of infrastructure disaster as alone. Today, on my way back to Freetown, I've realized a house don't collapse Nashel. As we speak, it don't kill about 6 children who not commit any crime, who not get anything to do with the construction of the house. They don't lost their lives today. We don't know what's their future. They're going to give them a good road. They're going to forgive them for their sin. They're going to give them Arjuna to feed house. Which in that mean is when you put people who are reckless in positions of authority, determine the lives and security of people, them is what you get. We're going to realize, say, very recently, in the very recent few years, we get so much disaster in terms of housing, saloon, infrastructure. Who's then the collapse, more the carry and go, what the carry and go. Let me say something. It's simply because those in authority of housing, country planning, and infrastructure are not only reckless, but they don't care about the amount of our life. Let me ascertain, I want anybody for challenge this. In the Ministry of Works, former Ministry of Works, Housing and Infrastructure, there was a document, and there should be a document which dictates who's have for bill, how for bill, and when for bill any area. So any thorough building inspections, building permits award, gonna go avoid some of them here so. Because it tells you that for bill you can forget retaining wall, you can forget a concrete, you can forget this, you can forget that. It's spelled out. And the professional heads for able to skit them. But people care about nothing but for make money no more. You know, to get in this country now. People are dying almost every week. Host the collapse, root the cost, motor they take because Allah will not be anywhere. And it's simple. All you have to do is stop the building and prevent them from building in their own interests. But nowadays, once people come to the office, give money, they get a building permit. Believe me, that was the for us. So I can tell you in no uncertain terms, they get building permits. Why? I don't know. In fact, I know. Because people don't care about others' lives. All they care about is what they take home. And this happens with those who get big degree them, who gets big responsibility in the country, who will lie, inshallah, he will answer. Today I was very, very much down when I found out, say, the first victims they wouldn't realize now 6 children who did at the house day that then die out of the collapse of that building day. I really want for appeal to be all Sierra Leoneans them. As a matter of fact, again, it does not have to be only the reckless authorities that would in jail. Even neighborhood, even citizens, even senior citizens can protest to constructions way not supposed to happen at any place. It done too much. As we talk today now, most of the places them where it happen, it is found people in die day unreasonably or unnecessarily. And guess what? Most of these things they happen at the Freetown and the cities because this is the place where people try for migrate for living because in the rural areas, in the provinces, It's not feeding. First of all, it's nothing right about. People are just resigned to fate. God can help this country, but I'm sure the invisible hand of Allah is at work. This one today, I'm compelled to speak because most of these accidents when they happen, so they are unnecessary. That's what happen. If you walk up by the inside bypass road by by Regent Chanda, by Aima Chanda now, if you see the debris, we don't come into the main street because people then build all over the hills, then fiti fata, without proper drainages, without proper plantations. It is sinful for the authorities who are allowed for building, and they know, and they see them. Some of them are the very people them, and then the people they die there. So you are killing your own people. Wallahi, this country, like I said before, if we don't take advantage of this divine thing what God give we are doomed. Again, I will say so. Now, I am not in a pleasant mood to talk because as I say, things are happening as supposed to happen. The Ministry of Works, Housing and Infrastructure, has been exceptionally reckless. Reckless. Forget about whoever the guy is. You have a job to do. You have to earn your keep. You have an obligation to Almighty Allah. Who are lying for data position there? You don't go and get PhD degree. That's why I always tell people then it is one thing to read and understand. Another one to understand what you read. And even when you understand, it's also good for you to another thing for you to develop from what you understand. And even develop it's also another thing to apply what you have developed. People don't do that. All people care about is from classroom, from PhD, from this or whatever, how much are they get work today. That is sinful. That's why you see them work money every day. They have nothing to show. But you go abroad, go buy house, then see them, go abroad, keep money, then close your accounts. That's so. There is a karma. My brothers and sisters in authorities, there is a karma. Wallahi, the invisible of Allah is at work. Don't underestimate that one. That said, because of I'm not simply curious for Alhaji Kemoh talk, the current situation of the country, I just want to say again, the invisible of Allah is at work. What will happen shall happen. Nobody can stop that. And as we speak, I've been telling us this, I need to talk again. I don't want to talk unnecessarily. I'll just tell you that it is time for actionable implementations of recommendations of the tripartite committee. And don't forget, people are lying. The recommendations include even divergent recommendations. In the APC party, I can ascertain today that we as a party said that out of 70%, 71%, Samira Kamara scored 57.15%, which gave him a commanding lead. And therefore, we want to see the results, or he is the winner. Or better yet, because we do not have results from the authority that will give results, we go for a rerun. And that's what that's for. It is there in the documentary report we'll give to to the from the tripartite, and it is signed by authorities in the APC party, including Dr. Samura Kamara, Minkael Mansare, Asane, all the authorities, Lasana, they signed that document. So I'm baffled why people go and lie, say, will not put, there's no rerun. So then say, the Witmanka say, don't forget the run. You are lying. Why are you deceiving yourself and betraying Almighty Allah? Because the sin I had to, you don't lie, you lie. So me, my own take is this. I don't find pleasure just talking. I know that a fact is a fact. There are two things in life. There is only two things. One is the facts or the truth. Then they are a friend of God. The other one is a lie, is a facade, is a lie, a friend of Satan. So I think I choose to be a friend of God. And believe in me, the basic line is for Bashiru Sabirin. The patient man is the friend of Allah. I am a patient man. Please, Reverend, be patient. The will of Allah will be done. I don't care what will happen. I don't care how they try to evade this will of Allah. Wallahi, it will happen and it will happen, inshallah, very soon. I don't find pleasure in listening to people, even out of anxiety, giving on authentic information or inaccurate information. Sometimes it is true, but it's very, very inaccurate. Maybe overemphasize them, over explain them, but it's going to happen. I can assure you, there is no way this truth, this electoral justice, no will happen as alone. I can assure you. Forget about David Hunting's statements there. I don't pay attention to him. I think it is just a flamboyant diplomat that can say what he thinks pleases people. But don't forget, by his statements, he emphasized democracy. He emphasized the implementation of the tripartite committee recommendations. And amongst them, people, there is this issue of APC asking to say, we have a commanding lead, either we are the winners or you do a rerun. That is very fair enough because of that. And don't forget, there's another publication about 96% from the Commonwealth and if I, Commonwealth or EU. And if I'm not mistaken, if you get 58.3% from that 96%, even if you mathematically get the rest of the 4%, you got somebody get the rest of the 4%, you cannot lose the elections anymore. So it's either we win or we go for a rerun. So I can tell you in very certain terms, this country, if we not take them, we are suffering our children yet unborn, and our children yet unborn their children. It is insane. What is wrong with Sierra Leoneans? In fact, let me tell you something. This is not just about APCO. No, 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 no. It's neither about Samara Kamara. It's about God, Allah, and by extension, Sierra Leone. The country who the claims now country only gets, will not get second country. That's the issue here. It is not about who becomes president. It's not about who becomes a member of parliament. It's about Sierra Leone, the country who people get for comeback after we is going to be over and over and over again. What did we do to salvage or correct the wrongs in our own generation? I don't have time to talk plenty. Like I said, this is an attempt for actions, and actions are being made, and they are made based on the people who they take actions, their professionalism. I'm not going to make anybody feel good or feel bad. I'll just be very, very laconic. In other words, I will be very, very brief here. Sorry for his that was day. But be very, very brief and to the point that it is going to happen. It will happen. All I'm asking for is simple. Let the authorities then prove to we say Samura Kamara lost election or Samura Kamara win election. Period. The rest are details. And it's going to happen. I don't care how much you cover, say, smoke will come out. Truth will triumph. Assalamu alaikum.